Time is 9 o'clock. I'd like to officially kick off Oktoberfest 2013 on behalf of the Oktoberfest Committee.
Hey guys, Matt of Course here, and welcome once again to Douglas Oktoberfest 2013. We've just kicked it off here at downtown Douglas, and once again, if you couldn't make it, don't worry, I'm going to be here all day, once again, interviewing the vendors, the people, and just seeing everybody having a good time. Unfortunately, it's a little bit cloudy, so we have to watch out for some rain, but other than that, the Oktoberfest must go on. Let's get to it. All right, first interview of the day, kicking it off with Kyle Johnson from AllStar Paintball. What's up, Kyle?
How you doing today, man?
I'm good, man. He's here for the third time.
It's 3 years already.
3 years. Glad to see him back. So what's new?
All right, well, we're doing big things here. We switched it up a little bit. We have targets this year instead of live targets. A little more fun. Kids get to win the prizes. It's good, man. It's another year. Trying something different.
Now, you were telling me a little bit about the zombie hunt. I know we talked about it last year. Why don't you tell everybody how that went?
Oh, last year we did phenomenal. It was our first year doing the zombie hunt. It's a guided tour through the woods. You get to shoot these zombies with paintball guns, and people ate it up. We did like 500 people, which is amazing. Wow. So we switched it up this year a little bit. We're expecting a huge crowd, between 6,000 and 1,000 people. So it's going to be a pretty big year. So come down, man. It's amazing.
Wow, that's a lot of people. Yeah, we weren't able to make it last year. Hopefully we can this year.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, so.
All your friends.
You ready?
You ready? Give it a shot.
All right, let's do this.
All right, Jeff, gonna set you guys up.
They're both full.
All right, they're both full. Guys, why don't you pick them up, give them a shot. We're going to see how good you guys are, because right now, this takes a lot of skill.
Yeah.
What you got to do is, under a minute, you need to put a bullet in each one of these zombies' heads and ring the bells on the other side. And under a minute, and you win a prize. This is how we're going to do it this year.
All right.
All right? Are you guys ready? How about we have one of you guys step up? Let's see what you can do. Here you go.
Me first.
Hey, Jeff. What's up, Jeff?
What's
this
up?
is Jeff.
What's up?
This is Jeff.
Hi, Kyle.
Jeff's our helper this year. Yeah, he's helping us out. All right, guys.
You ready?
No, go ahead, man. You're good. Let's see what you can do. Ready? Set? No, it's time him.
Go. Get it.
Go. You got a minute. I didn't hear no ding. You better keep working. Shake it. Nothing comes out. Give it a little shake. You better shoot faster than that. Okay. Oh, it's not as easy as it looks, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. Give me one more, and we'll call it a game. Oh, there it is. Yeah. He gets it. Good job, man.
All right.
We're gonna have this guy try it out. Give it a shot.
All right, Teddy is up.
Teddy, here, take this one. You ready, big guy? Yeah. Listen, you gotta put one in there. You don't put it in there. Wait. Let's reset the time. All right, Teddy, you ready?
Yep.
Go. Get it. Put him through the hole. Shoot as many balls as you need to. Shake it.
That one might be out.
Come on, Teddy.
Come on, Teddy. You play enough video games. You got this.
Not as easy as it looks.
No.
Gotta get him through those holes. There it is. There's something. "20 seconds, big dog. Come on now. You got it. There it is. We'll let you get that one. Give me two more. Two more good ones. In 8 seconds. Buddy. Come on, baby.
Oh.
It's all right, buddy. Next time. I told you, it's not as easy as it looks.
It's hard. It's really hard.
Absolutely. Well, dude, I hope you guys enjoyed the fair.
Yeah. Thanks,
it's always
man.
a good time seeing you. Teddy.
All right, so we're here with Diane from Michi Bags. How are you doing today?
Just great. It's a great, beautiful day out here.
let's just hope it doesn't rain.
No, that's supposed
All right. So I remembered I interviewed you guys last year, and you told me a bit about what Michi Bags was about, and I thought it was a really cool concept. So what's new this year? What's changed? What do you guys got going on this year?
Well, they just keep adding new shells every month. We have brand new styles and fashions for all the 4 different sizes. And we have a great sale going on where you get a gift with a purchase. So every bundle purchase, you get a free gift. So it could be a $40 item that you would get free.
Very nice. Now, like, how did you guys do last year? Like, because I remember I interviewed you guys very early on. How did everything go last year?
It worked out very well. That's why we're very glad to come back. We see a lot of regular customers here that come to visit us to keep up with their Michi bag. And Mary Ellen knows a lot of the people here in town because she's from this town. So it's a great opportunity to see everyone in the area.
How you doing, Mary Ellen?
I'm great, thank you.
All right. Well, thanks for your time.
Thank you for stopping
The
by.
bags look amazing.
Don't forget to buy your mother one for Christmas. There you go.
All right. Well, thank you for your time. Everything, it looks great as always. And I hope you guys do well this year, and I hope to see you again next year. All right, I'm here with the president of the Douglas Historical Society, John
Petralia.
All right. So tell me a little bit about the store. I don't come in here much, so there's a lot of old things in here.
Sure. This is the E.N. Jenks store. It's on the National Register. This building was one of Douglas's many general stores, and it dates all the way back to 1825, and it remained an active general store right through the 1950s when the family that owned it, it was known as the E.N. Jenks store. The 2 sisters, Meowma and Helen Jenks, donated the store to the Douglas Historic Society for preservation. In our organization, as you can see, we have lots of collections here. It's mostly Douglas history. It's about the history of a general store, but we also collect photographs and history for the town of Douglas. So the store is open on weekends for visits and tours, and there's usually a docent or an interpreter here who can talk about the objects and the items. We are a nonprofit organization, so we encourage local folks to come in, tell their friends and visitors from away to come look at a slice of American history.
Very nice. Now, what do you guys contribute to Oktoberfest?
Well, today we're hosting a luncheon. We will be serving soup and sandwiches. We also have a big yard sale this particular year. The Douglas Historic Society is also the sponsor of the Douglas Farmers Market. So they have some booths set out outside, and we're doing kind of a fall thing today. So also serving apple crisp. I think the food vendors or the farmers market has some fresh produce out there and some locally grown, sustainably grown agricultural products. So,
Very nice. Now, one question before we go. Are these like really old pies over here? Can you get these on camera? Are these like really old pies right here?
these are just like you see in, I think there's some ethnic food that typically you'll see in a Japanese restaurant. They have displays in the window. It's all fake.
All fake? Okay.
It's all fake, but it represents that is a pie safe. So that's what would have originally been served out of there. So,
Well, I'll let you get that. Thank you
Okay.
very much for your time.
Thanks for the interview.
All right. Now, can we possibly get some sort of demonstration for the viewers? I was going to ask you guys last year, but I totally forgot.
We had our demonstration team here.
I'll do that. I'll do it too.
Yeah. All right.
All right. We got. All right. Now, do you guys need some room or something?
We can do something right back here.
All right.
Here. Yeah. Just put your hand here. Or I'll put my hand here. Push down on my hand.
My goodness! That looked incredibly violent. That was awesome.
We'll do a different one. Do it two hands.
Lightning in a bottle right here. That was awesome. Oh, thank you ladies so much for your time.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of your day. All right, so what are your names and what do you guys got going on here?
Hi, I'm Jackie from CrossFit ABT.
Heather.
So, what do you guys got going on here?
CrossFit is a type of training that's functional training, and what we do is you come into our gym to work out, and we do a type of training where you train your whole body from the top of your head to your toes, and we provide the workout for you. So you show up, we tell you what to do. It's personal training in a type of a group setting. So we're there, we have trainers there watching you, what you're doing. It involves some cardio work, strength training, flexibility training, and mobility.
Cool. Now, I don't remember seeing you guys last year. Is this your first year here?
It is. Yes. We opened in May.
So, I see a lot of equipment that I'd probably hurt myself on.
Right?
Sure, yeah.
Go ahead. Here, I'll hold it.
All right. What are you guys going to have me do?
Jump up on the box.
Just jump on the box?
Yeah.
Okay. Like, just jump up.
Go for it.
All right.
There you go.
You've passed.
All right.
That's called the box jump. We do a lot of plyometric training. We also do a lot of jump roping. And weightlifting.
Jump rope?
Jump. So it's pretty much just like, do you see me? So it's pretty much just like almost like everyday stuff like that can help better your body.
Right, and that's the idea behind CrossFit is to have people ready to prepare for anything that could happen to you in everyday life. So if there's a blizzard and your snowblower's broken, you should be able to shovel your driveway and not be on the couch for a week.
Yeah.
You should have the strength to do that. So that's the idea behind CrossFit, is just to get you ready to deal with everyday life.
Very cool. Well, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
All right. Enjoy the rest of your day.
You too.
I'm not liking this guy right now. Look at his shirt. It's DC. I'm wearing Marvel.
That black cat?
Okay, so what's your name and what do you have going on here?
I'm Tony Beaudry, Anthony Beaudry, and I started a business, Sunrise Flutes. I make Native American style wooden flutes by hand.
Nice. Now I see you have are these like the steps of making a flute?
Yes, they are.
All right, so step one, get a block of wood. And what do you do after you have that block of wood?
Then I cut it down and I shape it into a square, and then I put it on a lathe, and I turn it on this side and this side, basically, so that those, at least look however I want them to look. I leave this square because then I have to bore the flute. So then I put the flute I clamp the flute down on these so it doesn't spin when I'm boring it out, and I put a drill into it, a metal drilling bit, and then I keep adding extensions, and I pull it out and clear it out, go all the way through the flute until I get to the end, and then I drill in from this side to the other end, and then I create, with a drill, tiny little holes and a real rough windway. After I create the rough windway, I fine-tune the windway so that it makes a sound, and that's the longest part of the process, is actually making that as neat as I can. So once I get that to happen, then I tune it, I make end caps for it, and then those basically get drilled out and put onto both ends of the flute. Then I measure it up and mark for my holes, figure out what key I want the flute to be in, and then I get to the next step, which is then a rough flute, not shaped completely because I still have to finish this. I get to that point with a flute, then I take it another step further, and I sand all the edges off up here, and I put the mouthpiece on and glue it on, and I finally finish with the flute.
Very nice.
Thanks.
Now, I heard you playing a little bit. Was that a Native American song that you were playing?
That was a song I wrote. Part of it, I basically spend a lot of time improvising. I'm a jazz musician, and I have been for a good 20 years, and so when I started playing these, I started playing them to improvise. There are lots of Native American traditional songs that I still have to learn, I want to learn, and so I listen to it a lot, but I haven't necessarily written them down and transcribed them and learned them myself, so most of what I play are my own pieces, my own compositions.
Very nice. Now, do you know how to play like Thriller or something like that? Some like an actual like pop culture song?
I suppose it could be done if it fit the flute. There's some, like the sound may not fit. The same thing that an electric guitar would fit into, but there are certainly some, like the Beatles had lots of unusual instruments in their music, and there are lots of other pop groups and rock groups, and that have had, flutes in them. So it's possible that could be done. Yeah. I mean, if I thought of a melody now, I could play you something kind of catchy, but I'm drawing a blank at the moment.
Well, these look absolutely amazing. They look just fantastic.
Thank you.
All right. Do you think we could get like a little something, anything?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll pick. You know what? I'll play this as my first double flute.
Ooh, a double flute.
The drone flute has one side without holes, and it plays only one note, and then you tune the other side to match it. Or if you want it to sound medieval. A little more like a video game sound or something.
That is awesome.
Thanks.
That is great. Well, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
You too.
All right, so what do you guys got going on?
Quinn, Leslie Bro, Dorado.
And what do you guys got going on?
We are the organizers of the Douglas Track and Field Fund organization. Right now we're here at the Oktoberfest for the Douglas Family Fun Run. This is our 10th annual fun run, and it will take place on October 20th at the Municipal Center. All the funds that we raise from this nonprofit organization go to the track and field that is being currently built up at the new school. And the funds that we raise will go to improving and bettering the community for everyone.
Cool. Now, what exactly is the Douglas Fun Run?
The Fun Run is the primary fundraiser for the track and field. We are set up as a nonprofit organization. We run a 5K road race, usually about the 20th, and we have a 1-mile fun run and a 2-mile health walk. We like pre-registration. Everyone gets a free, our first 100 registrants get a free t-shirt for that day. Sponsors get shown on our website, on the backs of the t-shirts and on our banners.
Very cool. Now, what do you guys got going on here today? I see the Plinko board is set up.
Yes, Plinko is our little thing that we do for Oktoberfest that we've been doing for the last few years. The kids love it. They drop their hockey puck down and hopefully get a nice little prize. We try to make sure that everybody wins, so everyone walks away with the prize so they remember the family fun run.
All right. Now, can I get in some on that Plinko? All right. Now, how much is it?
$1.
$1? All right. I just happen to have $1.
Man, how would you like to go 3 times?
3 times?
Get a puff bomb.
Are you sure we're going to have enough? Because we got to go to that kissing booth for the dog over there.
We'll have enough.
All right.
We'll have enough.
I'm not leaving here without getting kissed by a dog.
Oh, I definitely got to get kissed by a dog.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
All right. $3. Right.
Actually, right over.
All right.
$3. 3 tries?
Yeah.
All right. Boston Bruins, of course.
Of course.
Yeah, Boston Bruins, definitely.
No other way to go.
Awesome.
And then you can slide, slide it down.
All right. You got enough room? All right. Try number 1. You got it? Try number 1. Let's start right here. Whoopee cushion.
3 tries.
All right. Try number 2. Let's do it from the very end. Clapper hands.
Clapper hands.
It just keeps getting better and better.
It does.
All right.
You're going to be a noisemaker, I think, don't you think?
Can't get the pizza stick, Matt.
Picture stick. All right. Let's do it from. Let's do it from this end, shall we? More clapper hands. All right.
All right.
That was awesome. I love Plinko.
color whoopee cushion?
Oh, green. I have to have a green whoopee cushion. All right. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy your day.
Thank you.
You want some? All right. So what's your name and what do you have going on here?
My name is Shannon Wheeler. We have right here today, it's Dog Orphans Humane Society. What we're doing is we're doing Smooch a Pooch to benefit the Humane Society shelter. We get donations so that we can actually pay for the canines for their health and care. We advocate spaying and neutering. We rescue a lot of dogs from down south, the Georgia area. We even have people from California that have contacted us with chihuahuas, and also local surrenders all the time. Dogs, unfortunately, you know, because of money reasons, sometimes people can't keep the dogs, and we will try to help them as much as possible. But in other aspects, you know, they have a new baby, and the dog doesn't get along. So we'll help them. Sometimes we'll just post the dogs online for them.
Nice. And this is Roxy?
This is Roxy. She
Hi.
was adopted out just a couple months
don't
ago
bite it.
by me. But she's practicing her smooching.
She is. Oh, I love the coloring. Can you get this?
I have it.
Hi.
She's an American Bulldog Flathound mix. She was rescued with all her sisters and brothers, 10 of them, and her mother. Her mother was pregnant at the time, so she was born in Georgia, and then they brought half of the litter to us to adopt out. And of course, she was adopted out right away. I fell in love with her, so.
Oh, I can see why. Hi. So this one is doing the smooching.
She's doing the smooching.
All right.
You can do the if you want to smooch over there.
Yeah, I have $1.
Oh, awesome.
All right. So here's $1.
Oh, awesome.
Time to smooch a pooch.
So we'll go right over there and we'll do the smooching. And you might get free smooches. More than one. So you're gonna call her. Her name is Roxy.
Rox. My girlfriend is not gonna kiss me for a week.
Oh, definitely not. No, come on. I brush your teeth.
All right, ready? Roxy, give kisses. Oh, you're so cute.
You get a lot.
Thank you. You're so beautiful.
She is a good dog. So she's so good and gentle-natured. I'd like to promote her as a therapy dog and promote dog orphans with her. You know, that she was rescued, and the spaying and neutering, and how, you know, we do so many adoptions. It's amazing. It's amazing how many.
Yeah.
All of a sudden we'll do 8 adoptions in a week. It's just, you know, people are always looking for dogs.
Well, I happen to be a big lover of animals.
Oh, awesome.
And I support ASPCA and all organizations.
Oh, great.
Well, thank you very much for your time. Thank you. Roxy. Thank you for the kisses. Thank you.
Great, take care.
You too. The fat man has arrived. I am standing in the presence of the one, the only Ryan Fatman. How you doing today, man?
I'm doing well, Matt. Thanks for having me on.
Congratulations on your election from last year.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you to the voters of Douglas, too. I got about 76% of the vote, and I really appreciate that.
I don't know if you remember, but last year I had contacted you via Twitter for like an interview, one-on-one interview, due to scheduling conflicts, and I just moved, and a bunch of legal mumbo-jumbo that I didn't really understand. It never happened, but I'm glad I got to catch you today.
Absolutely.
So we could get a little mini interview in there. So what have you been working on since your election? What's going on?
Well, there's several things that I've been working on. Actually, today at Fall Fest, Octoberfest here in Douglas, we're working on reducing the gas tax. The legislature raised the gas tax back in April, and they tied it to inflation. So it was raised by 3 cents, but then they tied it to inflation, so it just keeps going up and up and up and up, and no one has to vote on it. And so basically, that's taxation without representation. So every year, the gas tax is going to go up. So we're working on repealing that, getting 69,000 signatures statewide, and putting it on the ballot in 2014 so that people don't have to just see their gas taxes continue to rise. We actually just had some success on the tax front. A few of us had put forward the idea that the tech industry should not be taxed. It was part of the $500 million tax increase that also raised the gas tax, and it was going to devastate Massachusetts' economy, the innovation economy. So we were able to put forward legislation and get that repealed and provide tax relief to people and customers using computer software services. And then the last thing really that I've been championing is trying to make sure that we have welfare reform. Anybody who needs help obviously deserves to get that kind of help, but if they're cheating the system, that's not right. So we put forward a few common sense proposals. One would be restrictions on what you can actually buy. For example, I don't think most people think it's a good idea for people to go to the strip club with welfare checks. And so we put restrictions on that. Alcohol, tobacco products, lottery tickets, gambling, cruises, tattoos, all that stuff is outside the scope. And also making sure that you have a photo ID on the card. So if you're using the card, you're responsible for it. You're not getting it from somebody else to use it or purchasing it, trading it, whatever it may be. Right. So those are some of the things we've been working on in the last few months.
Very nice. Now, I've been hearing all over the news about this government shutdown. Does that affect you in any way? Is there anything that you're involved with that, or is that completely different?
Well, I think it affects us all from the standpoint that we're all Americans, and it is the federal government, so that represents us. I work in the state government, so the state government's not shut down. We're still working hard. That's why we're out here today. But from a standpoint, I think where it really affects people is their confidence in elected officials to do the right thing, to work together, compromise, and try to get things done. And that hasn't been happening in Washington for a very long time. It's something that I'm happy to see happening in Boston. We work together. Senator Moore and myself, we work together. He's a Democrat. I'm a Republican. I say he has some good ideas, and I know how to pay for them. And so we try to do the best we can to get along.
Very nice. Now, what do you have for your future plans? What do you've got? What ideas are brewing in there for the future?
One of the things I'm working on, which has come to my attention, there's several. We have a problem right now with the people who are unemployed. The Patrick administration changed the system, the unemployment system, so it's been automated. And what happens is people call in on the phone, and they're on the phone for like an hour, 2 hours, and then all of a sudden, after waiting so long, it hangs up. And they can't actually talk to somebody who is trying to help them. And so the way it used to work is you had centers that people could go to and visit physically. They shut those down, and they also used to have people who'd answer the phone and take the call. And so they don't have that anymore. And that's a big problem, and we want to make sure that we change the system sort of back to the way it was. It was a lot better previously than it is now. Another thing is adoption. I got appointed to an adoption commission in the legislature to try to make sure that people who want to adopt children can do so, and they can do so in a quick and expedient way, but also an affordable way, because it's a very expensive thing to do.
Very nice. Well, I would love to sign your thing for...
Awesome. Yeah, that'd be great. Let me just put down, this is, we'll put Douglas here. And if you know what? That one's not going to be any good. Here. Right here.
All right.
If you could sign, you want to put your name and address.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's driving a tractor.
Awesome.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your time.
Yeah.
And enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you. You too.
Yeah. All right. So what's your name and what do you got going on here?
My name is Stephanie Bennett, and I am selling Mary Kay. I'm a Mary Kay Cosmetics independent consultant. Sorry.
So is this your first year here at Oktoberfest?
It is, actually. It is.
How are you enjoying it so far?
I love it. I think it's great. It's very crowded, but it's been great.
Now, what kind of products do you have here?
I actually have skincare products, I have makeup products, I have products for men, I have fragrance products, I have body care products, pretty much anything that you need. And I'm having a sale today, so only today it's 10% off.
Only today, 10% off. And we might have a potential customer right here. All right. So how long have you been with Mary Kay?
I've been with Mary Kay Cosmetics since 2009, so for 3 years, going on 4.
Very nice. Now you said you had stuff for men. Like, what kind of stuff would that be? Like,
Well, we have the men's product line we actually have here.
I didn't know there was a men's product line.
We have the Mary Kay men's.
Ooh. See that?
And we also have men's fragrances as well.
Ooh, men's fragrances.
Yeah, they're great.
Very nice. All right, well, thank you very much for your time. Enjoy your day.
Thank you. You too.
All right, so for the folks at home, what's your name? What you got going on here?
My name's Eric, and we're representing Page Chiropractic. What we're doing here is free spinal screenings, measures for the muscle activity around the spine, specifically in the neck and the low back, and then everybody gets a printout afterwards, and we kind of explain what could be going on. But we represent Page Chiropractic, and we're out of Webster and Auburn.
All right, now is this your first time here at Oktoberfest?
Me personally, no. I've been here.
Well, we went to school together, so.
Yeah, so I've been going here for a while.
But in terms of Page Chiropractic, is this their first time?
This is the first time we're here. It's going pretty well. We're getting a lot of interest, so it's been a fun day so far.
So what you're doing is, how does this work? How does the screening work for the?
So we have our MyoVision software here, and this here, you can kind of see over here, she's doing a screening now. The 2 conductors, it measures for the muscle activity again around the spine, so we just put the conductors on the areas of the low back and the neck that we need to measure, and it measures for how tense and stressed muscles are, and usually that indicates there could be something going on with the spine, maybe a misalignment, things like that. So we explain all that to the person being screened, and that's pretty much it.
All right. Yeah. Can I get in on this? Can I get screened?
Sure, yeah, once she's finished.
All right. Just gonna wait a second. We're gonna wait for her to get done, and then I'm gonna get screened. So we'll be right back. All right.
All right, so you're gonna stand in front of me.
All right. You're gonna stand right here.
Yep, with your back to me.
So I haven't touched it since, so it's been a few years now, but you know, it's,
all right, straight ahead.
yeah, that's neat. Can I take your card?
You absolutely can. Let me go around this guy.
Yep. 2 more spots in your neck.
Yeah.
Our numbers are also on here. We have 2 offices, one in Webster and one in Auburn.
Low back, you see the cookie.
All right. Okay. Take care. You got a little thing.
Now he's gonna tell me what's wrong with me. Now that's my spine right here.
Yep, on the left side here, that's what we want to look like ideally. It's probably hard to see on the screen there. But
you getting it?
Green and balanced. So that again is what we want to look like, but everybody has some sort of stress in their lives, so
yeah,
it's very rare to see that. So this is you on the right.
Okay.
You see these percentages like 150, 160s, 400s, 200s, 900 over here. Those are very high percentages. We want to see 50 or under. So kind of see here, you're a little all over the place, and usually that shows that there's a misalignment going on in the vertebrae.
Oh man!
Because what happens from everyday activities that we do, we put a lot of pressure on our spine, and it's easy for vertebrae to become misaligned. And when that happens, vertebrae can pinch on nerves, causing interference, and different symptoms can flare up throughout the body if you don't get treated. But what the chiropractors do is they do gentle adjustments to get the vertebrae off of those nerves so that different areas of the body can function properly, and then that's when you start to see symptoms of pain start to go away after a while. But it's definitely showing here in your screening that there's some high levels of muscle tension and stress, which is red.
Especially in the lower.
Yeah, the lower back. Have you had any accidents or falls or anything like that? Any injuries?
Nothing severe. I'm a klutz on a daily basis, so I'm always falling or tripping or whatever. But no big things that I can think of.
Yeah, like I was saying, just from what we do every day, we put a lot of pressure on our spine, and again, the doctors can, do hands-on manipulation and get the vertebrae back into alignment like they're supposed to. And people feel a lot better from it. I've been going since high school. I used to run cross-country and track, and I used to get right hip pain and low back pain all the time. And the doctors did a series of adjustments for me, and I was able to continue running and doing the things that I like to do pain-free. So it's pretty neat as to what chiropractic can help out with, and it's an all-natural way to stay healthy and prevent future problems from happening.
Now, I work 2 jobs, and both jobs I'm walking around, going up and down stairs, up and down ladders. Is that also a factor, just everyday movement?
Oh yeah, definitely. Everything that we do puts a lot of pressure on the spine, and it's fairly easy for the vertebrae to become misaligned. And what happens is a lot of people come in for their first adjustment, are like, oh, I feel better, but what happens is the the spine's been misaligned for quite some time, so it takes a while to retrain the spine to stay in alignment like it's supposed to. So it takes a series of visits initially, but then once you go through the series of initial visits, it's more of a maintenance thing where you come once every so often to get a tune-up. So.
All right.
Yep.
Well, thank you. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
All right. Enjoy the rest of your day. Okay, so what's your name and what do you got going on here?
My name's Kathy Hansen, and I have homemade jewelry. I have stepping stones and jewelry shadow boxes, and I make most of the items.
You've made most of these? Wow, these all look amazing. So what's the process? How do you come up with the idea and then go about creating these pieces of jewelry?
I just have to sit down and get an idea in my head and just whip them out.
Very nice. Now, do you have a personal favorite of yours in this bunch?
No, I think a lot of the necklaces. I like the necklaces. So.
Now, do you make all the materials, or do you buy the materials?
I buy most of the materials. Some of the stuff I do the fused glass, and most of the stuff is crystals, glass, or stone. So there's no acrylic stuff. So, and everything is buy one get one free.
Oh, buy one get one free. We all love that. Now, is this your first year at Oktoberfest?
In Douglas, yes. Yeah.
How are you liking it so far?
It's good. Yeah, and it turned out to be a nice day too.
Yeah, very lucky. Have you gotten much business?
Yeah, it's been pretty good. It's been steady.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your time. Enjoy the rest of your day. So, what's your names and what do you guys got going on here?
My name's Alicia. And my name's Katie. We make jewelry and scarves, and then Katie makes all the knitted items.
Now, you guys made all of these by yourselves?
Yep.
Now, what's the process? How do you get the ideas and figure out how you want to do it?
Well, usually when I do the jewelry, I kind of sit, and we have lots of different beads, so I'll sit and look at the beads, and then I'll look at all the individual metal findings I have, and then I'll just kind of put them together, see how they look.
Alright, with the knitting, I'll go online, I'll look for different ideas and patterns. Some of my dishcloths, they have pictures. I have books. I work at a craft store, so it's inspiration.
Very nice. Now, is this your first year having a booth at Oktoberfest?
Yes, it is.
How are you liking it so far?
I'm liking it a lot.
You guys getting some good business?
We have been.
Yep. Now, do you guys have a favorite out of all this that you guys particularly like? And
I don't know. I think the favorite is the earrings I'm wearing.
You get close up of her earrings? Look at those. Those are very neat. And what about you? Do you have a favorite out of the knitting?
I love these baby hats I've been making.
Oh my god, those are adorable. All right, well, I like everything I see. I hope you guys get some good business, and thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
And enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
All right, so what's your name and what do you got going on here?
My name is John Kosowski. This is my wife, Kayla.
Hi,
and
how are you?
We're independent business owners for Excess Energy, along with some other products that we offer from Neutralite, vitamins, supplements, and nutrients, Legacy of Clean, all organic home cleaning products, and Artistry, beauty, and skincare products. And we also offer gift-giving solutions from Ribbon gift cards as well. And we're here selling Excess Energy drinks and doing some informative demos for the public to show them how our Excess Energy drinks stack up against the competition.
Okay, so explain this demo to me. What's all this about? Because I see Red Bull and Monster.
Sure. Basically, what this demo is, this is a calcium interaction test. What we do is we take 3 cups and we fill each cup about a quarter of the way with whole milk. Really doesn't matter what kind of milk you use, but we use whole milk. And then what we do is we add an equal amount of energy drink to each of these cups to show how the ingredients in these energy drinks actually interact with the calcium in your body. And what happens is, in typical energy drinks like Monster and Red Bull, they will actually eat the calcium from the inside out of the milk. That's why you see this disgusting interaction from Red Bull and Monster, because that's what these energy drinks are physically doing inside of our bodies as well. Over time, with repeated use and consumption, Red Bull and Monster can actually rot your tooth enamel. They can make your bones brittle over time if you drink excessive amounts of it. But as you can see, our excess energy drinks are completely harmless to the milk whatsoever. Doesn't harm the calcium, doesn't harm the milk, or have any negative effects on the body whatsoever. Basically, all excess energy is comprised of is great taste and loads of B vitamins. There's no sugar, no carbs, and no calories in any one of the drinks whatsoever. And the caffeine amount is that of less than a small cup of coffee.
Wow, that is... Teddy's already breaking out as well. That's really gross.
Isn't that amazing?
But it's fascinating.
It's actually done to the milk over time.
Can you zoom in on that?
These have been sitting here for about an hour so far. And this is the reaction. And compared to the excess has done absolutely nothing. Nothing at all.
Oh my God, that is gross.
Doesn't give you a lot of faith in Red Bull or Monster anymore.
No, I mean,
I'll give you one of these to stop drinking it.
That is very gross. Like I'm not a huge energy drink guy.
A lot of people aren't. I'm not myself, but when I started drinking excess, I started to change my opinion about energy drinks, because it's a completely different revolution.
Now, are these all the ones that you have?
Yes, these are all the flavors that we offer. We have 12 different varieties. 2 of them are actually caffeine-free, so if caffeine's a problem for you or you're hypersensitive to caffeine, you can still enjoy an excess. You can just get the caffeine-free version. Same amount of energy, same great taste, no caffeine.
Wow.
It's fantastic, and the flavors of these are phenomenal. The electric lemon tastes like a real Sprite soda. The Cola Blast tastes like any Coke or Pepsi you've ever had before. The citrus has a unique orange mango flavor that's delicious, and all the other flavors, cranberry grape, root beer, black cherry, tropical wild berry, they're all uniquely different and exceptionally flavorful.
Now, do you have something similar to a Dr. Pepper flavor?
To a Dr. Pepper, I would probably say your closest bet would either be root beer or black cherry. That would probably be your closest thing to Dr. Pepper, but that's a good point. I ought to talk to the company about coming out with that flavor.
If the company comes out with the Dr. Pepper flavor, I will start buying your energy drinks.
That's a good point.
I love Dr. Pepper.
All right, good to know.
Wow,
I'll definitely speak to them.
Now, how much are you selling these for today?
These cans, ice cold, we're selling them for $3 a piece, and we have the variety cases, which contain all 12 flavors for $30. So that's a $6 discount off the normal individual price.
Wow.
And we actually have a local distributor here as well. Dave's Package Store, Douglas Liquors down the street, actually sells our excess energy drinks for us. So even after the festival is over, if you still want to get excess, just go straight down to Dave's, and he has all 12 flavors, all nice and cold.
Do you have any other locations, like Worcester, Boston?
Not yet. We're just independent business owners, so we typically sell online. Most of our business and most of our sales are all done through our website, which I encourage everybody to take one of our cards and go visit our website. Any new customers who register on our website will get up to a 30% discount off all of our products for a full year.
30%?
Yep, absolutely.
Now, we've covered the energy drinks. I will be buying one of these before I leave. Explain to me this Legacy of Clean.
Legacy of Clean, these are all organic bio cleaners. They don't contain any harmful phosphates, no harmful chemicals, and no harmful fumes. They're as gentle as water, but the cleaning power is absolutely incredible. If you want, I'd like to do a small demonstration for you.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Here, give me 1 minute.
I got the cover you need.
Okay. Yeah. Buy me a Sharpie, and then what I'll do... Now, typically, if you've ever tried to remove Sharpie marker before, it's virtually impossible if you get it on a surface. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw an X on this normal piece of plastic, which typically with any other cleaner would not be able to come off. And what I'm going to
This is no tricks here. This is a normal piece of plastic. It's from Tidy Cat's cat litter. This is real plastic, no tricks.
And now, what we're going to try to do is clean this with a Formula 409 cleaner. Spray a little bit on there. This is a typical cleaner most people have in their home right now. You try to get this X off. It's got going to come off a little bit because the whole thing is coated with Legacy of Cleaner right now. But actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on the backside where the cleaner hasn't been touched yet. Let's do another X.
All right.
And now let's try to clean this. Spray a little bit of that on and try to clean it. See?
It doesn't even look like it's fading.
Doesn't even look like it's fading. But take this kitchen cleaner. This is a concentrated kitchen cleaner from Legacy of Clean. Just a few small dabs. And that stain that you thought was impossible starts to come off. And it will literally remove itself. And the best part about that is it's completely organic. No phosphates, no harmful chemicals, and if you smell it, it's actually probably the best smelling cleaner you've ever had.
Oh my gosh, that smells...
Yeah,
oh,
that's incredible.
Why don't we have smell-o-vision yet? That is amazing. That is fantastic.
That compared to any other cleaner with bleach or any other type of harmful chemicals, I would use that 1,000 times over. And the cleaning power is incredible. I mean, you can see it right there.
It looks like it's not even there anymore.
Yeah, exactly. If I had put a little bit more on, I could have gotten the stain out completely 100%.
Wow.
But all the same, and even to do the rest of it, I probably have enough cleaner to get that off.
Look at that.
Still comes off.
Look at that.
One of the best cleaners I've ever found. It's the only cleaner I'll use from now on.
That is amazing. Wow. Now let's go over here.
Great stuff.
Let's go over here to these artistry. What's all this about?
This is an artistry youth extend display. Basically what this is these are high-end exclusive skincare products from Artistry, one of our exclusive brands, and these products are clinically proven to remove 10 to 20 years off of your skin age.
Wow. So
for middle-aged women out there who are looking to get a skin lift, a facelift without surgery, using these products, you can literally turn the clock back on the age of your skin by using them. It's been clinically proven in laboratories that thousands of tests per month justify that these products actually do work. And you can even search them online, you can Google them, you can go right to our website, and there are thousands upon thousands of testimonials about how these products work. Truly amazing.
Wow, everything I've seen here is absolutely amazing.
And the vitamins, supplements, and nutrients and the weight management products are just as good. Everything is all natural, all plant-based, and all organic. No harmful chemicals, nothing made in a factory or laboratory. Everything comes biologically derived from plants. And that's what makes these products so different from the competition.
Wow, awesome. This is all great. I'm actually gonna take one of the cola energy drinks.
Absolutely, sure. Look, I have them ice cold.
Yeah,
two colas.
Two colas. You've got it, my friend.
All right.
And here, take a couple of our cards too.
All right.
Make sure you have those as well. Yeah, go visit our website, and as soon as you register, I'll give you and everybody else from the festival a full discount for a full 12 months.
Wow, that is awesome.
So you can really learn to enjoy the products.
That is great. All right, how much is it?
Only $3 a piece.
$3 a piece. All right. Here's his 3. I have a 5.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Yeah. Here, take those 2. Oh. You're all set, my friend.
All right. You still rolling? All right. Thank you very much for your time.
Anytime.
Thank you.
Take care.
You
Thanks
too.
For coming by.
Thank you.
Okay, so what's your name and what do you have going on here?
It's Kevin Walker, and I'm selling my baseball cards today.
Now, what kind of baseball cards do you have? I see like a variety. Are they like new cards, older cards? What kind of cards you got?
I have mostly newer cards from 1990 up. I have a few vintage baseball cards from the 1960s.
Right, and I see you also have some really neat looking coins here too.
Yes, I also have some silver coins from before 1964, wow. Dimes, quarters, and half dollars.
Very nice. Now, are these other cards? Is this pretty much your entire?
No, it's only a tip off the iceberg.
Yeah, tip off the iceberg. Now, I know this isn't your first year at Oktoberfest because I've seen this many years. What keeps bringing you back to Oktoberfest?
such a nice festive atmosphere to be here. It happens once a year, and you kind of wait for it all year.
Now, do you get good business when you come to Oktoberfest?
Sometimes, weather permitting. Today was a little iffy.
Yeah, it can't make up its mind. It was like sunny an hour ago, and now it's like cloudy. All right. Now, what's this grab bag thing over here?
Loose cards I've had around the house. I put them together, and I sell them to the kids for 50 cents a bag.
Very cool. Well, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
And enjoy the rest of your day.
I will.
All right, I'm here with the Douglas High School cheerleading squad. How you guys doing today?
Good!
All right. Now, what made you guys become cheerleaders? Anybody? Whoever's the most...
Well, because my older sisters were all cheerleaders when I was growing up, so I sort of just wanted to follow in their footsteps.
What about you? I'm going to attack all of you randomly.
Because it's fun.
Because it's fun? All right. Now, what kind of... You guys do a lot of gymnastics and stuff like that?
No, not really.
No?
I don't.
Well, what kind of... Like, how do you go about thinking of your routines and coming up with, like, your strategies for each and every game and trying to... camps?
Yep, camps. We also have a choreographer who does a lot for us, so...
Go Duran.
Yes, go Duran.
So you guys, are you guys always looking to like boost it up, make it bigger and better every time?
Yeah, every year we try to get better than we were last year, but it can be difficult when we lose seniors to graduation, obviously, but we do try to get better every year, yeah.
Now, how long have you guys been cheerleaders?
I've been a cheerleader for 2 years.
Yep.
2 years. This will be my third year.
Third year?
2 years.
Third year.
All right.
Fourth year. 2 years.
11th.
11th?
Yes.
How long have you been at school?
Well, I'm a junior now.
Junior now? All
Yes.
right. So you've pretty much been cheerleading your entire life?
Yes.
Wow. All right.
My second year.
Second year?
Fourth year.
Fourth year?
This is my first year.
First year? Oh, nice.
Second.
Second?
Third.
Third? All right.
Fifth.
All right. Now, one question, and I'm probably going to get the same answer collectively. Is it a sport?
Yes.
I don't believe you. All right. Thank you all for your time. Thanks.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
Right down the line. Right down the line.
Thank you.
Thanks, girls. Enjoy your day. All right, I'm standing here with Ross. How you doing today?
Good. How you doing today?
Good. So, what? Hi.
This is my son Nathan.
Hi, Nathan. Can you say hi to the camera?
No.
Oh. All right. So, what do you got going on here?
Well, we got a little car show going on. We were asked if we wanted to put on a little show for a little different flavor here downtown, and we are more than happy to oblige and try to put something together.
Awesome. Now, are these all your cars?
Absolutely, no. One of them is ours.
Hi.
He doesn't say much.
Hi.
One of the cars here is ours. The rest are good friends of ours and residents of the town here. Trying to keep it local to the local guys right here in town.
All right. Well, if you don't mind, I'd like to take a walk and check out some of these cars.
Absolutely.
All right. Now, my favorite color is green. So, tell me a bit about this car.
Well, this is a 67 Camaro. Actually, it's Wayne right here owns the car. He works for us down at In Gear Transmissions. 67 Camaro. It's got a big block Chevrolet engine. It's made specifically for drag racing. You won't see this one on the street. Runs 960 and a quarter mile, about 140 miles an hour.
Very nice. Very nice. Now, what are some of the other top-notch cars you got here?
We've got a gentleman from town here. He's got a few cars here with us. It's a 66 Charger, 383 car. Local guy here in town by the name of Bob Josie. He's got quite a few cars here at our show for us today. So nice enough to bring a few of his cars out of his collection and wipe the dust off for us.
Now, how much do cars like any of these usually run for on the market?
Well, the market value can vary quite a bit. It's pretty much whatever anybody's willing to pay, to be honest with you, on the high end. But generally, a car like these, low dollar maybe $20,000, high dollar $40,000 to maybe $50,000, $60,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Now, what else do you have on your show? Let's have a look.
We got a friend of mine here with an 87 Firebird. He helps us out at the shop usually on the weekends, comes down and jokes around, helps us out, and he's had this car for a little while. It's a 87 Firebird Formula, tuned port 350 in it, little help, little work done to it, so it's just an all-around fun car. Wow,
nice. Now, obviously you're not letting anybody give a test drive, right?
No test drive.
No test drive. Now, what's this baby?
This car actually belongs to myself and my wife. It's a 1970 Dodge Super Bee, 42,000 mile original car. It's a Survivor. You'll see it's not overly clean under the hood, but it's very original. It's a 383 4-speed car, all matching numbers. Just one of my favorite cars. I happened to stumble across it and just couldn't pass up the deal.
Yeah. Now, with some of these cars, are they like all original parts, or do you have to refurbish some of them?
Some of the cars have been refurbished. Most of the cars here are very original. You'll find that some of Bob's cars are mostly original.
Very nice. Moving right down the line, what do we got here?
Well, this is a 78 Ford Fairmont. This is a friend of mine's car. He actually just bought it. He brought it down as a little to give everybody a little chuckle, a little mix in the bowl here, I guess.
Yeah.
But this will soon have a Mustang 5-liter driveline in it, so it's gonna be a fun car. And it's got a skeleton on it.
Oh, skeleton! Can't go wrong. Now, what about this Plymouth?
This is a Plymouth Roadrunner, 1970. This is another one of Bob's cars, a 383 automatic car. Very nice, very original car. One of the ones he brought down for us this morning to put on display.
Very nice. Now, what's this one's story?
Well, this is a 69 GTX convertible. It's a 440 car. It's a very nice car. Again, this is one of Bob's cars. You don't see many GTX convertibles. This is just a very nicely done car. Nice driving car. Just brought it out again. One of his collections. Mm-hmm. Probably an easy one to get at in the garage, so he brought it down for us today.
Now, I'm not a big car person, but I would imagine that a lot of work goes in, especially with these older cars, go into like preservation, making it look, just almost as it did as it came off the factory back when they first came out.
Absolutely. When guys are restoring these cars or trying to keep them original, they're looking for original parts, which, thanks to the internet nowadays, is a little easier to do. But the cars are only original once.
Yeah.
And that's I believe that strongly. You can restore it as many times as you want, but the cars are only original once. So you try to keep them as original as you can. They may not be the prettiest at that point, but they're still original. This one is a 67 Barracuda convertible. It's a 273 V8 with a 4-speed transmission.
Oh, Barracuda!
Another one of Mr. Josie's cars. He recently acquired this one. It's a 67 GTX. Real nice, neat car. You can tell on the paint. It's been painted for a while. It's got a paint scheme probably from the late 70s, early 80s on it, which is kind of cool. And kind of brings back the flavor of when these things are really ripping up the streets.
Now, can these bad boys still rip up the streets, or are they just reach that age where they kind of have to retire? They're nice for show, you can get them from A to B, but that's pretty much it.
Well, these cars, if you really wanted to go out and run them, they could still rip the street up. They really could.
Yeah.
They're nothing like the newer cars, obviously, but as long as you were going straight, they meant business.
Now this car looks newer than some of these classics right here. What's the deal with this one?
This car is new. This is a 2008 SRT Challenger, another one of Bob's fine collection of cars. Just to show new and old, he brought this one out for us too to take a peek at and let everybody at Oktoberfest this year take a look at. Enjoy.
Yeah. Now, what's the story with this really tricked out boat right here?
This boat is pretty cool. This is Keith Menards. He's one of the organizers for the...
Keith, I know Keith. His name's right on the thing.
Yeah, he was just on stage jamming it out pretty good. And this is his boat. It's got a big block Chevrolet. It's a twin turbo powered big block Chevrolet. I think if you water skied behind this, your arms would end up a little bit longer than they started. So.
Yeah, I mean this thing looks like you could start it in the water, but by the time you really got some speed, it's flying in the air.
This boat will just about fly. Absolutely, yes, it will.
All right, and the last car on the tour. What can you tell me about this one?
Well, this is a friend of ours, Jason Morissette from Morissette Electric. He's had this car for quite a while. We've done a lot of work to it down at our shop. It's a beautiful 88 Mustang GT. He's had it, like I say, he's had it for a while. It's a very, very clean car. He's looking the part with it. Actually, he's got a few other irons in the fire at the moment, and it looks like the Mustang is gonna go. I guess something I never thought I'd see.
All right. Well, this is an impressive collection. I'm not much of a car guy, and you know,
I'm a big car guy.
Yeah, Teddy probably knows more about what you're saying than I do.
There's one over there.
Oh, there's one there. Oh yeah, we missed that one.
We got one more race car, yeah.
All right. Well, let's go check that one out real quick, and then. All right, look. Menard Racing. It looks like another one of Keith's.
This car here is actually Keith's uncle, Dennis Menard of Menard Service Station over in Linwood, sitting right over there. It's a 69 Dodge Dart, but that's where it stops. It's powered by a 598 cubic inch big block Chevrolet injected. This car runs 860 at about 165 miles an hour and a quarter mile.
Wow.
Dennis has been at this car. He's had this car for about 37 years. We were talking about this earlier, and not necessarily in this stage, but he's had this car and been racing it for a good 37 years, actually.
Very nice. Well, thank you very much for the tour. This is a very impressive collection. I know a lot of the car geeks here in Douglas appreciate it. These cars look amazing. And thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
See you next year.
Yeah. All right, so what are your names and what do you guys got going on here?
I'm Christy, and I am the marketing coordinator for Harborough Auto.
I'm Stephanie, and I'm the business development coordinator.
Jeremy, salesman.
All right, so I've seen you guys here for multiple years. Last year, I know you guys were doing like free oil changes and stuff like that. So what do you guys got going on this year?
This year we have something very similar. We've got your free oil changes. We've got auto detailing, complete deluxe kits. But we've done something a little bit different. We've got the Smart Car Challenge, which is Spot the Smart Car Challenge. And the whole point of Spot the Smart Car is to get people to interact with us on social media. So they come, they take a picture with their kids, with themselves, and they post the photos on our Twitter, on our Facebook pages, and then we can get a little bit more interaction on social media, and they have the chance to win $25 gift cards to Consumer Auto Parts, who donated them to us, and complete auto detailing kits, which Consumer Auto Parts also donated for the raffle.
Very nice. Now I see a couple other select Harborough cars. Are these like cars that you have for sale that you've got on display?
Yes, they are. We do have the 2010 Ford F-150 Lariat, the GMC Acadia, and the 2010 Mercedes.
Very nice. Now, what do you guys love about Oktoberfest where you just keep coming back year after year?
I think it's the people in the community, being able to give something a little bit back, interacting with people and getting them engaged with us and what we do. A lot of people don't know the difference between Harborough and your typical used car dealership, and that's that we put a lot of heart and very little hassle into your car buying experience. That includes like our 30-day buyback guarantee, where if a customer comes to us, we'll do a car joy consult with them to get them the car that really brings them the most joy. And if it really doesn't fit their needs within those first 30 days, we'll buy it back from them and put them in something that really does.
Very nice. Well, thank you guys so much for your time. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
And here we see the natural balloon maker hard at work.
Really, man?
Look how intricate his craft is. Completely flawless. Look at the concentration on his face. This head is crazy. This is crazy.
You had to see this. You had to see this. The complete concentration of his face.
Look at that concentration. Look at this man. He knows what he's doing. Okay, what are your names and what do you guys got going on here?
So my name is Tony Platucci and this is my wife Melanie.
Hello.
And we do a balloon booth with animals, hats, crazy hats, rocket balloons, and kids absolutely love it.
I can tell. Like, I've been like waiting back here, and the kids just kept coming. I'm like, oh my god, when am I gonna get my opening? I'm like, it's almost over. So, like, how long have you been doing balloon animals?
Probably about 15 years. I worked as a software engineer, and one of the gentlemen was a professional clown and asked, who wants to learn how to make balloon animals? And I said, I'll try it. And I did it for my church for a couple of years, and it just kind of took off from there.
Now, I see a wider range of animals. Like, how do you decide like what characteristics should go into a certain balloon to make it look like that animal?
Just basically try and, fit the body with the ears, and try and, like the elephant gets the lung and trunk, the monkey gets the ears, things along that nature.
Awesome. Now, is this your first time here at the Oktoberfest?
Actually, no. Last year was my first year, so this is my second year here.
All right. Now, you must obviously like it to come back for another year.
Yeah, I like the kids. The kids, they all go away with a smile on their face, and that's what makes you happy to see that.
Yeah, like we filmed you doing some of the crazy hats, and they're pretty crazy. I'm like, my God, I mean, look at your hat right here. Yeah. Now, do you think you're going to come back next year?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you get a lot of profits. Well, obviously, because the kids want the balloon animals.
Yep, they do. I'm actually going to do Waters Farm tomorrow. I do a lot of different fairs. First night for some places. So I do a lot of different activities as well as birthday parties and things along that nature.
Now, do you know how to do a cat?
Yep, so I got a cat right here with a long tail.
Cool. Can I get a cat in this color?
Absolutely.
All right. Let's see him make a cat.
I'm a motherfucker gentleman. I'm a motherfucker gentleman. I'm a motherfucker gentleman.
There's a little kitty. All right. Thank you.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thanks. Have a nice day.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you. You too.
All right, through much negotiations, we finally scored an interview. So what's your name and what do you got going on here?
I am Kara and I have arts and crafts.
Arts and crafts. So you've made everything we see here?
Not everything, actually. One of the committee members for Oktoberfest, Mary St. Pierre. This is a majority of her work.
Okay. Now, what stuff have you done?
I have the letters here that I painted. I also did some hemp. This one over here, and those hands are mine.
Very nice. Now, what's the process? How do you come up with the ideas for, like, say you want to do a letter or you want to do a hemp or a drawing? What's the process?
The process is just throw on some good music and just let the flow.
Music always helps. Now, have you been getting much business today?
I've gotten a lot of business for the scarves, but not many people have come over here.
Really? That's sad. I don't know why. Is this your first year having a booth at Oktoberfest?
It is, actually. It's only my second year ever being in this town, so.
Oh,
yeah,
are you
really new.
Are you enjoying it? Do you have fun?
I love being here, yeah.
All right, do you plan on coming again next year or the year after that?
I'll probably have more of my stuff here, too.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for your time. See, that wasn't so bad.
And with that, the time is now 4 o'clock. On behalf of the Douglas Oktoberfest Committee, we declare Douglas Oktoberfest 2013 officially over. Thank you everyone for coming.
Well, Keith has officially called it. Douglas Oktoberfest 2013 is officially over. On behalf of Karsik Film Studios, I'd like to thank everybody who participated in the interviews, all the people, all the vendors. I especially like to thank Douglas Cable TV for their support, and I will see you guys next year. Right now, I gotta take my brand new car and go bring this rose to my girlfriend. All right. Where are the keys? Teddy, you got the keys?
No.
Where are the keys?
I have no idea.
I swear I had these keys. Where are the keys?
No idea.
I don't even know how to work the radio. Are you sure this is my car?
No, it's not.
Is this not my car?
No,
whose car is? Oh, I'm getting into the. Oh, it says Harbor. I didn't see that. It's not my car. Let's go find my car. All right. Oh, that energy drink went right through me. Oh, I've been waiting for this. Oh. Whew. Oh, look, hand sanitizer. How nifty.